Watch that boy, baby!
Come here! Let's go. Give me a flipper.
All right. We're here for a special bonus amateur hour episode. I'm at the residence of Matthew Wilson, interviewing a little, well, he's 4 or 5 inches taller than I am, guy I know by the name of Mitchell Wilson. Mitchell, say hello.
Hello there.
Mitchell played with us for the first time this year, and we're going to ask him how his first flag football experience went. And this is going to be a straight drip interview, right? Dripping. And this interview is going to be dripping. Troy's not here, or he would say something terrible. All right. So, Mitchell, what'd you think of your first year playing flag football?
I loved it. It's actually not my first year. I played last year, too.
Okay.
If you do not remember that.
I don't remember most things. I'm mostly drunk. So,
I felt like we could have done better, though, if we did not play takeover in the second round of the playoffs.
So, what do you think would have been different if we'd have played Showstoppers second round?
We could have.
Or I guess we wouldn't have played Showstoppers. We would have played the Expendables. What do you think about that?
I still think actually we might have lost. But just not as bad, though. We wouldn't have got embarrassed like we did against takeover.
Okay. What do you think makes Takeover so good? What's
That
hard
safety.
to beat about them?
The safety.
The safety?
Oh, my goodness.
His name is Darian Harper. So Darian Harper makes it difficult.
Oh, yeah. They need to, pay him to play on teams. He's insane.
All right. What else, what do you think about JC? What do you think of their quarterback?
He's smart. I don't know. He knows flag football.
Is it frustrating to rush
Yes.
somebody that stands that far
it's super
back?
tiring.
Okay. Who did you think throughout the league, which team were you really impressed with besides Takeover? Like when we played a team, which team were you impressed with, like their athletes?
Squad, but not like the team. I was more impressed with 2 athletes. They had a small little receiver. He's very fast. I say small, not really small.
It's probably Rob Hawkins. Is he the
Probably.
one that ran down Troy?
Not too sure. And Dixon.
Okay.
He was crazy.
Well, we
good.
did take the pants off the one guy.
It was not him. It was
Okay.
not him.
His pants got removed, though. Okay, so if you were the GM, if you were the manager of one of these teams, let's say the squad, what would you do to make the squad better?
Get the safety from takeover.
Get the safety. Okay. Well, so if you were the GM of our team, I guess that would also be what your recommendation
Oh,
would
yeah.
be.
We'd probably pay the safety, actually, to come
Okay.
over from takeover.
All right, so how was it rushing the quarterback all year? What was the hardest quarterback to sack?
To
I think you
sack,
got a few sacks.
JC was probably the hardest to sack because you couldn't get back there in time.
You had to
And
run
he-
a 400
Oh,
to
yeah.
get to him.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. What about so could you tell the difference between your first game and your last game as far as how you were playing? Because I know you played last year. Has it gotten easier? Does it get easier, or is it just all still a different game every time?
I think it has gotten way easier. I used to be more nervous, too, and it just, left me now. I just play now. I don't really have any nerves on me anymore.
Do you think the quarterback of the herd could do better? Do you think he could play better?
Very much so. If we have a younger quarterback on that team named Lucas Powell, he could definitely take that spot over.
Yeah, well, Lucas has been waiting in the wings now for an entire season, so we'll see about that going on. Hang on, I have a question from the audience. Go ahead.
What are the fans there to watch for? Who would be best to watch if you're a fan of flag football?
I'll ask Mitchell that. Mitchell, the question is, who would the fans, if we're going to put people in the seats, who is the best athlete for them to watch?
If you develop Lucas more, he would be one main one. The safety for sure.
Darian Harper? Okay. So safety for takeover. Is there anybody else that
And
is just fun to watch?
David Dixon.
Okay, cool. Any other questions from the audience?
What do you think of Cody Quartz as a player?
Okay,
Amazing.
The question from the audience is, what do you think of Cody Quartz as a player?
He's an insane player. Great.
Yeah, those 4 plays that played this year. Okay, hang on. There's another question. Go ahead.
Ask him if he's ever fondled Lucas's balls before.
I gotta phrase this question in a radio-friendly way. How close are you and Lucas Powell?
Very. Best friend.
Okay, good. Anybody else with a question? Okay.
Hey,
There's more questions from the audience. Go ahead.
has Mitchell and Lucas ever made out?
We've already gone over that.
I think it's just normally asked the question.
Speed to the team.
So, Mitchell, do you think that the younger guys, you and Lucas and Carter and all you younger guys, have y'all added speed to the herd?
I think a little bit. Brock. Oh yeah, nobody will beat Troy ever. But
So nobody will ever beat
even when he's
Troy.
60, we're all gonna be long and gone. He's still gonna be in that league.
Still be playing?
Yes.
Okay, so now that you brought up Troy, I know that there is rumor of a team that will occur probably 10 or 20 years from now.
Troy's boys, yes.
Is it Troy's boys?
Yes.
Okay, and that's when you guys will be in your early adulthood, and Troy will still be there in his 50s, right? And y'all be Troy's boys?
And yes, sir. And our logo is going to be a picture of his face, and we're going to all have a patch with the number 8 on our shoulder.
I like that idea a lot.
Yes.
I think that would be wonderful. I'll be long dead, but I will view you from either below or above, and I think that will be wonderful. Anybody else with any questions? Another question from the audience. Go ahead.
Nonprofit, what should we do with the nonprofits?
That's a boring question. All right, the audience, the reporter from NPR, would like to know, it's a nonprofit organization that we do. What should we do with the money for our nonprofit? Like, SETXFL is, like, we do stuff with money. So, Mitchell, if you were going to use a nonprofit's money to do something, what would you do?
I don't understand. Oh, yes. Actually, yes, that indeed. And
So
paid safety.
Pay Darian Harper.
Yes.
Okay, good answer. All right, I like that answer. That's pretty good. Anybody else? All right, Mitchell, I will let you wrap up the interview. What is your impression of flag football in general? Like, what do you think of the sport?
Pretty good. It's almost as good as the other flag football. The NFL plays 60 flag
Yeah.
football. It almost brings me back to those times.
So
It's
do you
pretty
like
close.
this better with the rushing of the quarterback and stuff like that, or do you like the 7-on-7 better?
I like the play 60 7-on-7 better, but I do like the rushing the quarterback role way more.
Okay, cool. Well, all right. I appreciate you being on the show, and you're a very good gentleman. And,
Thank you.
I'll see you later on tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right.